What is up, guys? It is Josh Rex, and today we're doing Vikings 2021 schedule, what I think the record will be. This is a video to pretty much stall for me because I have nothing planned for you guys. Sorry. Turn that down real quick. My bad. Yeah, I got nothing planned. So, right now, this is what we're going to get. So yeah, we're just going to do schedules, or just the Viking schedule, my record predictions for the Vikings. So, if you like the video, hit the like button. You already know when to subscribe, or where to subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay informed on my videos. And let's get right into the video. So, week 1, Vikings, Bengals in Cincinnati, or wherever their stadium is. Paul Brown, I think it is. I think so. But Burrow and the Bengals coming up against a really good D-line now in the Vikings, because you got Pierce up the middle with Tomlinson, really good run stuffers, and up against a pretty bad old line. You got Daniil off the edge, and then who's our other edge rusher? I don't know who's gonna get the job, but in my opinion, I really like Patrick Jones for the spot. He did do it was a pretty good play in preseason. That was Jones, I think. It was Jones, I'm pretty sure. But Patrick Jones, I could see one of them getting the start. I don't think Weatherly is going to get it or anyone like that. What's our other rookie? He might get the start, that other rookie that we drafted, but I'm not for sure. Let's see. That's going to be hard for Adams to do anything, I believe, because we have a really good run defense now, I think. Secondary still much to be desired, but yeah. So Chase would probably be the number 1, because Boyd's slot. So Chase is going to be going up against Peterson. I think he'll have some catches, maybe around 50 yards. Not able to do too much. I think the other corner is going to be Brashad Breeland, just seeing how Cam Dantzler did last week in preseason. It was iffy. I know that big play where they let Hamler out was Cameron Bynum. That was not Cam Dantzler's fault on that play, so I'm not faulting him for that. But he was just spotty on his coverage, and he showed it last year too. But he's growing. He's getting that muscle mass. So it's a good job by Cameron Dantzler, but still, don't think he's ready for the start. So Brashad Breeland will be up against, who's their other outside? I think it's T. Higgins. I think it's T. Higgins. But I think they'll do good in the passing game, necessarily, on this defense, just because Xavier Woods, all these pieces are starting to form together, and they're trying to do something. So, we'll see how it goes. And then let's look at our offense. Kirk Cousins, he's going to be throwing against some average corners. You got Trey Waynes, Mike Hilton. Then you got free safety Jesse Bates, who might have a pick. Who knows? Cousins, he was loose with the football to begin last year. We'll see what he does this year. But I think he should have a decent day through the year. The safeties might give him some struggles, though. But yeah. Then running the ball. I know they have Trey Hendrickson. Do they have anyone else necessarily? I might be wrong, but I don't think they do. I think this is a Vikings win. I think it is. I'm not doing score predictions, but I think the Vikings win this one against the Bengals. Then we go to Arizona. A little maybe jet lag here because we fought a good game with the Bengals. Kyler Murray, he could give our defense some hard times because I'm sure maybe Eric Kendricks will be on him assigned a little more. I don't think they have a really good tight end room. Wide receivers, Hopkins, we're going to have some safety help with that. Yeah, I don't know. Their running backs aren't really that great. They have Edmonds, who's all right. I don't know who the other guy is, my bad. But the Cardinals, I don't know. Their offense will do good. Because Hopkins, Green is, he's not A.J. Green in his prime. But, yeah. Who's the other guy? Christian Kirk. He could do some good catches. I'm not expecting a lot from Kirk. But their offense will put maybe around 20 points depending on what Viking team shows up. Then you got the offense against the defense. Offensively, I think we'll do a bit. I think it will be a close game. It might come down to a final drive. But I'm going to say for this one, the Vikings lose. I'm going to call it a loss. I do think it could go either way. It's the really good teams that will be battling for the playoffs, so it could go either way. But I'm going to say the Vikings lose this one. We go 1-1. Maybe just because it's a home game and we're already going to Cincinnati before. But then, week 3, we fight Seattle at home. Last week, we played Seattle in Seattle. And this is a 3:30 game, by the way. I think, yeah. But we lost on, I think it was Sunday Night Football. We were doing really good that whole game, and then we screwed it up. Dantzler blew coverage to Metcalf that caused a really good play. And then Metcalf got that ball in the end zone of his game. It was one of the better games of the season. I don't know why people don't talk about it too much. I guess they didn't watch it. But they're coming here. Wilson gonna be maybe pissed off this season. I feel like he's had a little bit of anger. He wanted out of the Seahawks if you didn't know earlier. But that was a rumor. Lockett, Metcalf. I think they'll do some pretty good numbers on our corners because I still think they're kind of average, below average a little bit. Because Pat Pete isn't in his prime anymore, and Rashad Breeland, I haven't seen much of him, and I don't know. I just don't know. Running game, Chris Carson. I think we can contain Chris Carson. I have mad respect for Chris Carson, but I feel like our run defense is really good. It looks amazing on paper. We have to see it perform in the field, though. And the starter's not playing the preseason game. I haven't seen the starters yet, so yeah. I think we'll do pretty good on containing the run, which will make them pass, which will break up more passes. We'll be on more point. I feel like we'll be on a real good point for this game because it'll be our first home game, and we kind of have a slight rivalry with the Seahawks. I feel like we've had some good battles with the Seahawks, but yeah. And then on offense, honestly, I see us doing pretty good. Jamal Adams might be putting some pressure on Cousins, but I feel like he has some weapons that he can throw to. And I'm going to give this a win to the Vikings by like a decent amount because I think our defense is going to show for this game. As we might have sold in Arizona the week before. But I think we start this 2-1. So then we go to the Browns. The Browns come here. After a good win against the Seahawks, momentum kind of on our side. Baker coming. He's got Odell. He's got Jarvis. It might give our corners hard times again. And I think they'll do a better attack than the Seahawks did. I think it will just be a little bit beaten up secondary. And they'll have a good time. I feel like Chubb, he'll have an average game. Not a great Nick Chubb game, but have an average game just because they're throwing the ball so well. Because I think they'll try to establish the run. They'll have some good times in the first quarter. Second quarter, I think we'll shut them down a little bit. Third quarter, they'll kind of run away from it, start seeing that the passing game's working. And then fourth quarter, maybe have a lead, so they're trying to run it. But let's look at the defense against the offense for the Browns and the Vikings. So, the Vikings on offense, the Browns are making a pretty good defense on. They got Myles Garrett, who's a great guy. He might give Kirk Cousins some problems. They got John Johnson in free agency, so he's a pretty good guy. Denzel Ward. I don't know too many guys on their defense. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if their linebacking core is great. I know they got Jadeveon Clowney. But I feel like we can score a bit on this. I'm going to say it's a really close game. Really close game. I'm going to say the Vikings be the Vikings and go 2-2. We lose. And then we go to the Lions. I'm not going to talk about this game. I think the Vikings beat the Lions at home. Yes, the Vikings are going to win. I'm not going to go into depth with that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're not losing. Sorry. I swear to God if we lose. But 3-2. Now we go to the Panthers. They got, who they have now? Sam Darnold. Me, personally, I don't believe. I mean, there's been quarterbacks on bad teams. Look at Deshaun Watson. Bill O'Brien sucks. I know the Jets are the Jets, but Bill O'Brien traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson. I haven't seen the Jets do that. I mean, they are butt fumbles, but come on. Maybe he's good. I don't think he's that good. At most, I see him, I don't know. I can't say much about Sam Darnold. I haven't seen the man play. I've seen a few snaps, but that's it. But yeah, I think we kind of keep him under wraps. I know they got more, but we did a pretty good job with the corners we had last year covering them up. And then they'll have McCaffrey back, assuming. So, I don't know about that. I think McCaffrey might have a good game just because we played the Browns and we've been containing some pretty good backs. So I think we let McCaffrey have the show. I think they put somewhere around 17, 20 points on us. But here's the thing. I think our offense scores a lot in this game, which is, I'm going to say, we get it done. I think we win against the Panthers. We go 4-2. Now, the Cowboys come into Minnesota last year. They beat us. This year, it's going to be an offensive showing from both teams. The Cowboys are going to put some numbers on the thing. Zeke will not have a good game. No. I'm not expecting a lot from Zeke this year. He's not going to do good against us. The defense, the rush defense, no. He's just not going to have a good game. But the Cowboys' offense, I think they'll do pretty good. Even though that the run game will be pretty much shut down, I think they'll still get some points. Maybe like from somewhere to 17 to 24, I think. 31 maybe, at the absolute most. Vikings, I don't think... I mean, their linebackers, they have Michael Parsons now and Lane Vander Esch, Jalen Smith, I think it is. So there's a lot of in the middle. Their edges are alright. Not much in the secondary. So I think our offense will have a pretty good game. And just off the running backs' performances, because the weapons are pretty evenly stacked. The Cowboys have a little more, obviously. But I think the Vikings win this one by a slim margin. And we go 5-2. So now we go to the Ravens. I think we're having trouble with Lamar Jackson. I do think we are having trouble with Lamar Jackson. The run game might actually give us struggles because they're so fast. I mean, our defensive front seven, they're all right fast, but the only one I really see catching them is like Eric Kendricks. And say Kendricks misses a tackle, you got J.K. Dobbins or whoever the other running back is. It's Edwards, right? I think it's Edwards. But you have him breaking it free. You have Lamar Jackson breaking it free, and that's going to pose a problem. I don't see the wide receivers giving us too much trouble. I think we'll do fine against them. Bateman doesn't scare me, honestly. I was a Minnesota fan, so I got to watch Bateman. But Marquise Brown doesn't scare me. I think two people on him. If he gets over the top of like Peterson or something, Xavier Woods, Harrison Smith will just have him covered. So I don't really get scared of that. Mark Andrews, he's good. And I think Kendricks will cover him sometimes, so that maybe will give the running game that extra boost. So I think it's going to be a good running game for the Ravens. But us against defensively, Cousins is going to struggle. That defense is good. And I think they beat the Titans last year because they shut Henry down. That man had nothing to do. And then they lost to the Bills because I think their offense couldn't get do much. And then, yeah, that was an offense struggle, I believe. But yeah, I think that Cousins will struggle during this game. Cook will struggle during this game. It'll be a defensive game. I think it'll be like somewhere like 14-10. I think the Ravens get it done. So, what would that be? We got 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 5-2. I got us winning against the Cowboys, right? I think I do. Yeah, 5-2. And then 5-3. So we're 5-3 after the Ravens. So now we go to LA to fight the Chargers in that extra game that the NFL added. Herbert, Allen, Williams. Who's their third? I don't know. Is it Palmer? It might be Palmer. Josh Palmer, the Tennessee rookie. I honestly think we have a pretty good chance against this wide receiver core. I do like our chances. Austin Eckler, I feel like, will do pretty good. But I feel like we have a decent chance on shutting these guys down. And then I don't think their defense has enough, so I'm going to say this is a Vikings win. 6-3. Packers at Minnesota. I had the Packers splitting with us. I know it's the last dance, Aaron Rodgers, blah, blah, blah. Ice in our veins from the north. I think we split the Packers. I'm going to call it 7-3. Okay, so 7-3. Now we go to the 49ers. Trey Lance is probably starting at this point. And that man, I love him. He was my third favorite quarterback in the class. So I always feel saying Justin Fields. I had Lance, number 3. So that was my prediction, seeing him go to the 49ers. They have speed, and I think that could kill us. Honestly, might be the Vikings' biggest defense, speedy guys. So I think their offense is good. Their defense is kind of shut down, so I'm going to call it a 7-4. 7-4, I believe. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, How many games off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So 7-4. Yeah, okay. I got the right schedule. I do have us beating the Lions again. Sorry, I'm not diving into this. I just don't think they have receiving threats. I don't think they have a defense. So 8-4. Then Steelers come to the Vikings. Again, I don't know. You guys, as Steelers fans, are probably getting mad at me this one. You guys aren't going to have a run game unless your offensive line can block. And you don't have many guys that can do that. Big Ben can't throw that far. He's like, he might be the Drew Brees of this season. And you don't really have a dump off back that can catch those passes and make them big gains. Najee Harris isn't the same as Alvin Kamara in elusiveness. So yeah, that, I don't see them doing great. The defense is really good though, but I think our offense can do a little more than the Steelers. And so it's going to become a defensive battle. Yes, Pittsburgh has better defense than Minnesota, obviously. But our offense can do more than Pittsburgh's. So I'm going to call it 8-4. So wait, is it 8-4? 9-4, 10-4, 11-4, 12-4. So it would be... No, it would be... 9-4. 9-4. Yeah, 9-4. So then we go to Chicago to fight Justin Fields. And this is where I think we might have a problem because Allen Robinson. I feel like he could do really good. They could ice him out. Justin Fields could run. Montgomery's pretty good. And our defense has been getting beaten up now. It's down the stretch. And I think we let one slip. Minnesota does let them slip occasionally. And this is one of them. 9-5, I had the Bears winning. The Rams. I thought this is the only one I thought through my head before. I like the Rams a lot. Not as much as the guys that are saying Super Bowl champs. I think they have lowest. I think they give it to the divisional. That's the lowest I see it for them. Highest. I don't think that they're going to the Super Bowl. I honestly don't. I mean, I hope there's the Minnesota Vikings, but I don't see it for the Rams. I see them going to the championship maybe, but that's the highest. But yeah, I think we lose this one. Stafford, I feel like he's gonna dime up. I'm not the biggest Stafford lover as everyone else, but I feel like he'll dime us up as what we let one slip. The morale's down a little bit. So yeah, I don't think it'll be the best game for the Vikings. So we lose that one. And then their defense is really good. Aaron Donald contains up the middle. Jalen Ramsey shuts Justin Jefferson down. So let's see how many we've lost so far, just so I can count. We lose to we lose to Arizona. We lose to Browns. We lose to the Ravens. We lose to the Packers. Oh, no, we haven't lost to the Packers yet. We lose to the 49ers. We lose to the Bears, and we lose to the Rams. So 6. And I said that we're splitting with the Packers, so 7. So we're at 9-7 right now? 9-7. And then I think, just to make that playoff push, we're going to beat Chicago at home. I have us played with the Bears as well. I don't want the Bears wiping us. I think we want it a little more than the Bears. And maybe that we shut Montgomery down. Allen Robinson, we know what he's doing now, so we hit him with it. We got a good game plan. And the Vikings offense just does what he needs to do. And we end up 10-7. That's a pretty good record, I'd say. We have a really hard schedule this year. It's pretty hard. But yeah, I have us going 10-7. That was my first take on this, so I just now know what I think the Vikings are going to do. I have us still doing Minnesota league things and, like, screwing up games. I think we're going to have a rough stretch. That's what I think. I think we'll probably go, what I have us, like, what I have this final 6 games going as. I had the final 6 games going as 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-3, 3-3. That's the final 6 games. Or, it's actually, yeah, 3-3. Yeah. So 3-3. It's not as good as we did. So it would be, what would the first games be? Because we had a pretty good start. I think it was 9-4, right? So 6 minus that, 11. So the first 11 games, it would have been like 6-3. I don't know. Maybe it was 8-4, right? No, cause okay, 8-3. I don't know what it was, but whatever. That was my Vikings record predictions. Let me know if you agree, disagree. I think 10-7 is roughly where we go. I think our ceiling's 12-5. I think our floor is 9-8. I'd say maybe 8-9. But I'm Joshua. So if you like this video, hit the like button, smash subscribe while you're at it, push on, turn notifications on, whatever that was. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.